You've tapped in and tuned in with MaineRoeArcana, where intuition meets divine intelligence. Pisces, I have gathered a main channel message. The main channel message is Pisces. I heard your call. Now discern wisely. I heard your call. Now discern wisely. And we're going to pull a Celtic cross spread to determine what is it that Pisces need to know at this time in regards to the main channel message. There was a few other main channel messages that I got for you guys as well. One that I was literally finishing up, and it was in regards to I heard your call, now discern wisely. So behind that, I picked up your glow is the abundance that gives you the ability to attract your truest desires with the greatest intentions. Your glow is the abundance that attracts, your glow is the abundance that gives you the ability to attract your truest desires with the greatest intentions. So what does that mean in whole? Well, what I'm picking up for you guys, Pisces, is that a lot of you guys could be experiencing a higher, your intuition, your senses could be heightened at this time. I also picked up the energy of a dragon. So what that means for me is like some of you guys could be going through an awakening. Could have, I'm hearing leaning. So some of you guys could have experienced a Kundalini awakening. Spirit is not giving me great detail in regards to what is this meaning. But I mean, obviously I know the meaning, but in regards to what each and every last one, or how could each and every one of you guys could be going through something on a personal level. So it's just like as a collective, excuse me, it's telling me that some of you guys are experiencing moments where, thank you, Spirit, you could be seeing repeating numbers. There could be, I'm hearing flickering of the lights as well. You can also find yourself, Pisces, astro traveling at this time. And then I picked up the color yellow. Gives you guys, you guys could be connected to the color yellow or noticing the color yellow. This is in reference to your solar plexus chakra. So this gives you the ability to be more confident, taking the lead, standing your ground in your stance and overall in the contents of who you are individually. Thank you, Spirit. I also picked up Freaky Friday vibes. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Going to the dealership, I want that white Audi SUV. I don't want any payments. Where do I sign? Why are you trying to hassle me? And then, of course, last but not least, your glow is the abundance that gives you the ability to attract your truest desires with the greatest intention. So with that being said, let's tap in and tune in for Pisces for the present moment. Thank you, Spirit. What is the challenge? Thank you, Spirit. What's the distant past for this? Thank you, Spirit. What's in the recent past for Pisces? What's crowning it for Pisces at this time? Thank you, Spirit. What's the future? Thank you, Spirit. What's in your environment for Pisces? What's influencing this? What's the hopes and fears? Thank you, Spirit. What's the outcome? All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look, Pisces. Let's take a look. So right off the bat, right off the back, I see the King of Cups split between the Four of Cups. This tells me that you guys are ready to take on a new commitment with the King of Cups. You can find yourself wanting to invest in something that you thought you could have felt that you missed in before, feeling as though you missed an opportunity, something that could have brought in long-term stability. King of Cups, Taurus, not Taurus, but Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the Ten of Pentacles. Something that would have generated having more than enough, like long-term stability with the Moon. You had some uncertainties with this investment proposal, with this investment idea. So it required for you to face your shadows with something. You guys probably could have had a business deal in the past that could have had went under. And now it has you in this energy of feeling like you missed, that was a missed opportunity. Four of Cups, but Spirit says with the Four of Cups Empress, you have the ability to birth. Maybe you guys are birthing multiple, opportunities, different ideas with the Empress. I'm hearing you guys are very artistic at this time. Page of Swords. Yeah, and it's allowing for you to accumulate some information that's keeping you very young at heart, very not just viral, but in the known of information with the Page of Swords. Yeah, you have the world at the you have the world at this present moment. So you guys definitely have brought something to completion, Pisces. Again, this could have been tied to a awakening. And Spirit says, like, you have brought this activation, you have brought this into full completion. Something have been crystallized at this time, Pisces. With the world energy, I'm picking up Capricorn. You could either have that highly aspected in your chart. You can find yourself at this time, Pisces, with the King of Wands that's crossing you. You can find yourself like it's been a challenge in regards to finding the vision, finding the need to take bold action at this time, and something that you already had implemented in the background previously before, or had on the back burner, that you have put a lot of time in, excuse me, a lot of time and dedication into, with the Eight of Pentacles showing up in your distant past. I'm hearing for I'm hearing for others that you guys could have walked away from an employer to go out and do your own thing, to become your own self-employer, because you already had ideas that you've been working on in the background previously before, that you've been dedicating yourself to, mastering the craft, paying attention to a lot of the details that was needed to bring this into mastery. Thank you, Spirit. You also, Spirit is saying with the Ace of Wands in your recent past, that you could have experienced an opportunity for yourself coming off this Eight of Pentacles, and or been given, for the other half of you, given the ability or given the opportunity to take on this new beginning. Again, having multiple opportunities presented to you. So this could explain with the Five of Pentacles what's crowning you. You're trying to figure out what is the best feasible, practical plan with the Five of Pentacles that'll allow for me to get out of this, thank you, spirits, scarce state of lack, of not having enough, feeling as though I'm left out in the cold with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be going through financial hardships at this time, but you're doing it for a great, excuse me, you're doing it for a great reasoning. You a feeler in nature, Pisces, so you have to feel things in order to know how this allows for you to discern what is the best feasible path for me, and within that it allows for this new beginning, this rebirth to come in. And that's when the awakening, the glow, the activation from within, because you got the Six of Wands in the future. I wasn't even really channeling the Six of Wands as a victory of success. That's what it's really given from what I just explained. I was just denoting, interpreting in my mind's eye that message. But again, with the Six of Wands, it's like the victory. You guys could be coming into a very successful win. You know, this is due to something that you could have completed, not could have, but have completed. With the World card, I'm hearing it took many chapters as well. You could be receiving your flowers, receiving public recognition. Some of you guys could be seeing something going viral as well, like your life story, this rebirth, how this rebirth was able to get you from out of this darkness, because we have the Emperor with the death. What's in your environment? Your environment has a major along with your present moment. So all this is connected together. Pisces. It's all denoting you taking the lead, going within to ask yourself, you know, if I allow myself to go within and to do this shadow work, to go through this rebirth, I know it'll trust, like I know my intuition, by trusting in my intuition, I know it would never fail me. It will always guide me in the right direction. So you taking the lead with that. Some of you guys could have Aries and or Scorpio highly aspected in your chart. What's influencing this at this time for you guys, Pisces, is the Seven of Pentacles. Something that you've been investing on again. This is something that you guys could have had on the back burner and not really been able to have the time to finish this project. And now you actually have allowed yourself to finish it. And now it's like, okay, I finished this stage. Now I have to take it and do something. It's like I'm seeing in my mind's eye, like I finished this part of this project. Now we have to move it here. Either you're sketching something, you got to digitize it and then publish it. It's like it's stages to what you're doing, Pisces. I love that. I love that type of stuff. And stuff, I just mean like how your mind works, like how it's very meticulous. It's giving magician energy. You have the Three of Cups in your hopes and fears. So you hope, you know, you have the ability to come into a celebration that, you know, you will have recognition. You will be seen as a leader. You will be seen as someone that took on this rebirth. Spirit says you will be able to attract. Your light will always be the magnet that glows from within. And so with that being said, it's like, as long as you choose to walk in love and light, Spirit will always align the right people to cheer you on, to show up at your gatherings with the flowers, with, you know, the applause. It takes the right balanced people to be around you as you figure out how you're going to bring this into balance. Again, some of you guys could be working on your finances, your stability. Thank you, Spirit. Here we have the Knight of Cups. You taking, you wearing your heart on your sleeve, and you're allowing for you to be able to go out and express yourself authentically in a way where you probably were told or shunned are frowned upon by, expressing yourself creatively, like if you like to dance, if you're a poet, or if you're I'm hearing something about ballet, like some of you guys could be ballet dancers. Knight of Cups, it's like this is what's needed for you guys to stay grounded and rooted. Knight of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, because this can bring in the long-term stability that you've been longing for. Thank you, Spirit. Judgment, and it's part of your calling. Spirit has a calling call on you for this with the Judgment. Thank you, Spirit. Clarify the World card. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, exactly. You just completed a project that you felt like that you thought that you would never be able to complete. With the Four of Cups to the Ace of Swords. You realize that this opportunity was always yours for the taking, as long all you needed to do was go within to discern it, the light, because the light grows from within. Five of Cups. Yeah, there was a lot of sadness, a lot of sorrow. Excuse me. King of Wands, and now it's giving you that vision to see clearly now, to take the lead, becoming that entrepreneur as well with the King of Wands. You get the world twice that quick. That quick. I mean, you guys reading, I haven't even really. Five of Cups, King of Wands, the world. And what I just showed, did I show you guys the world? Did I show you guys the world? I'll show it to you again if I didn't. My mind's been a long day. But yeah. You have the world in the center, in the heart of your read. Spirit says you was already a natural born leader, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says you weren't meant to fit in other people's cubicles. You were meant to travel the world. You were meant to be able to go out and all these different, like, I don't know if you can see the detail, the artwork on this world card, but it has like different flags of all international, like these is international flags. You guys were meant to do something like very international for a small group of you. That's why, your activation, whatever you activated, within this rebirth with the Emperor to the Death, it was part of that. It was required. Your financial aspects of you, like the whole, the physical essence, of who you are, the spiritual essence, the financial essence, the mental essence, the emotional essence, the physical, if I haven't said it, like all that is the whole DNA makeup of who you are energetically. You are thank you, Spirit. You are a spiritual being having a human error, a human errored moment. You are a spiritual being having a human errored moment, because nothing in this universe is perfect. Okay, that's conditioning behavior, and we're working on breaking conditioning behaviors. So but that was from Spirit, not for me. Let's clarify this Emperor with the Death for Pisces. Again, the world. The world literally came right back out for you guys, Pisces. Like, seriously. You brought this to full completion. King of Wands, Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, you could be finding yourself grieving something. Like, again, as I mentioned earlier, some of you guys could have experienced being let go of an employer, but it was for your own protection. It was your redirection for your protection. For you to take the lead as this Emperor. Because you go from the King of Wands to the Emperor. Yeah, as this King of Wands, you could have been like working with others. Like you could have had others working up under you. And, you know, something happened, you know, on a grander scale. And it kind of elevated you. This is explaining the exact same depth. I didn't even notice the King of Wands as a challenge. Yeah, Pisces. Yeah, Spirit don't want you to wallow in this for too long. Like, he wants you to acknowledge it for what it is, but he also wants you to paint that pain in your art with the Empress coming through. Spirit is saying you are the artiste, not the artist. You are the artiste. Very Pacific cutting the deck. You the star, bro. Like, I can't make this up. Some of you guys story is very poetic. Some of you guys are meant to create art like the stars. I'm picking up Dancing with the Stars as well. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you guys are doing it. What are the manifestation cards for Pisces? Let's get one more. Yeah, happy family, wisdom. So you guys, you know, that's going to benefit like your family as well. That's all behind this rebirth, this activation, which brought on this wisdom as well. That's what's at the bottom of the deck. With wisdom, my card is a little bit shiny. Hopefully you guys can see it. With wisdom, number 20, life experiences, valuable insights, act with integrity, non-judgmental, explore, learn from others, learn from failures. So yeah, like with that 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, you guys could be grieving from your own failures, but you're learning from your own failures and you learn from the failures of others as well. It's part of the spiritual awakening. Literally, I had called it, you guys. I called it. You've been activated. Spiritual awakening, expanding spiritual growth, trust inner guidance, higher calling, inner stillness, self-reflection, high vibes. So yeah, you guys are on high vibes energy, you know. And of course, you know, if you guys have experienced any type of activations, Kundalini awakenings, go ahead and affirm it in the comments, Pisces. Last but not least, we got ideal weight. You guys could be physically going to the gym, not only spiritually going to the gym, but you're physically going to the gym as well, Pisces. That was card number 5. This is card number 34, which breaks down to 8, 7, 5, 6, 7. Boy, I can't count. So yeah, 7 is a spiritual number and being spiritually awakened. Yeah, being spiritually guided, spiritually awakened. Health goals are in alignment. Affirm your worth. Positive mindset. Listen to your body. incorporate movement. So yeah, you guys definitely could benefit from moving around if you guys have experienced any type of activations. I'm hearing stiff muscles. And then we got physical strength at the bottom of the deck behind wisdom 26. So yeah, you guys could benefit from one, staying very hydrated at this time as you go through this activation, being easy on yourself, and allowing for spirit. Oh, we have new home. Allowing for spirit to bring in this new home for you guys as well, Pisces. With card number 12, it breaks down to number 3. Dream home is manifesting, Pisces. Trust the process. Research. Establish budget. Welcoming environment. So just trust and believe that this new environment that you guys are going to be scrolling up into is going to be more than welcoming. It's going to be a place, an environment where you can be able to live to tell a multitude of generational stories to come. So with that being said, Pisces, I am so blessed and honored that you guys were here to be able to tap in and tune in with MaineRoeArcana with these main channel messages. Of course, I will have my email address in the description box. And until the next main channel message, Pisces, stay tapped in and tuned in and trust your intuition. Take care.